China once again clashing with authorities there. Eunice Yoon joins us now with more. Eunice, hello.
Hey, Joe. Well, the export hub Guangzhou has announced today that it's lifting most of its lockdowns. And this is after videos emerged of what appeared to be quite violent clashes between residents and the authorities. This mood of the protesters as well as the public will probably be affected by another major political development today, and that is the death of former President Jiang Zemin. State media today reported that Jiang, who oversaw the country in the 1990s and the early 2000s, died in Shanghai due to leukemia and organ failure. During his watch, China entered the WTO. Hong Kong was successfully handed over from the UK to China. And McDonald's, GM, as well as a lot of other multinational companies entered China, which was in a period of tremendous opening up and reform. Now, in light of the COVID protests that we've been seeing over the past several days, people have already been making comparisons with the Tiananmen Square protests in 1989. Those protests were sparked by memorials after the death of another very senior leader in Chinese politics, a man named Hu Yaobang, who was revered by Chinese reformers. So what investors at this point should be watching for is whether or not we see public gatherings and vigils for Jiang Zemin. Do they eventually lead and add fire to a protest movement, and also what the impact potentially could be to the power of President Xi Jinping? Jiang was part of a competing faction to President Xi.